Welcome to the Bolo Show. I'm your host, Bolo. Today I'm going to have some pretty cool guests. Come on in, guys.
Let's see.
Introduce yourselves.
My name's Ralph.
My name's Danny.
I'm Danny as well.
And what do you guys do?
We like to urban explore. At least me and Danny. I don't know. There's two Dannys. So it's pretty fun. It's pretty fun. We've been urban exploring, me and Danny, for about a couple months now. Maybe we picked up on a whim, really.
I mean, almost a year, right?
Almost a year, give or take, because we started pretty late. We started like halfway through the summer. Yeah, it was already like June. Yeah, we the first spot that we picked up was some really small place up in Tinley Park area. That one little house right off of I-80, and then after that, Danny hits me up. He goes, "Yo, let's go back to that place." And I'm like, "Nah, bro. Let me take you somewhere new, somewhere you haven't been before, right?" And that journey that we went on that night was basically pretty much something like this. I know a set of warehouses over here in Summit, and we went up there, and thinking it was going to be a typical night. Nothing was going to happen there, and nobody's going to be there. It's just a simple set of warehouses, big wide open space, nothing really too interesting to see or do. But we decided to go anywhere because it's a pretty cool spot, and the way you got to get through it is pretty cool. You have to walk past the metro train that comes through over here. It goes all the way to Willow Springs. And you kind of have to walk past the train tracks through this path that leads you under I-55, and it's like a train tunnel sort of thing. We come through there, we walk straight through there, and the first thing we see is a set of cars. And we're like, well, that shouldn't be there. From all my past experiences, I've been there, never seen cars back there. A set of it was like almost like a carpool, and that Danny thought it was, right. He went to go check it out first, because he dropped his stuff, he scoped it out. It's just a regular set of cars, and we're like, why is this here? Why is it here? Why is this so curious about it? And we kind of ease into it, get it, and we kind of walk back there trying to see what's going on, and we had to crawl through this overgrown patch of like tall grass to like this overgrown entranceway. And the minute we get in there, we see nothing but a group of people in like visor jackets unloading stuff out of a car. So it's like, what the hell is going on here, right?
Yeah.
And we were kind of getting suspicious, because mind you, it doesn't look like they're doing anything legal, So we're like, nah, we got to get out of here, right? We kind of back up and we go through the entranceway that we came back, but there's a set of people that have blocked that had been coming out of these cars. So we ducked down in the grass and we're like, let's just go check it out. Let's just go check it out. Danny was just like,
were you scared, Danny?
Why not, bro? Like, why not? So we're like, so we crawl through this tall grass, go around the side of the entire building, through this tall grass, trying to see what's going on inside. And I'll never forget it. We crossed to the other side. Me and Danny were just like sitting in the bushes, crouched down, just wondering, what's going on in here? What's going on in here? We see a group of people standing around the front gate of this place. And, right next to the highway. People could literally see you off the highway. And that'll come into the story later. But literally, we're crouched down, and we're looking at what's going on in front of us, and then we kind of step a little bit forward and see what's going on. And they're pulling out boxes of stuff, and they're pulling out coolers, and I'm like, okay, that's suspicious. But now I'm like, now it doesn't sound too dangerous. And we look up in front of us, and what killed our suspicion that this was totally that they shouldn't be here either, and that they're not going to do anything to us was the fact that this group of people started smoking a joint, and then 2 minutes later, some girl comes out and she's dancing and she got wings on, and I'm like, why does she got wings on? And she has this bucket and she looks like this bucket in her hand, right?
Yeah.
And I'm like, that looks like that looks weird. And she puts it on, and I'm like, oh crap, this is not like anything legal. This is technically illegal, but we look inside again, and they're setting up for a rave.
Oh shit.
So on a spur of a moment, but it's not just any kind of rave.
It's one of them freaky ones.
It's a furry rave, bro.
A furry rave.
It's a furry rave, bro. We popped up on this on a random night. Didn't even expect it. Dude, it's bizarre, right? Me and Danny's faces. I just look at Danny and just Danny like plain face. We just look at each other, just stand up, get on the walk straight across the field.
You weren't intrigued on maybe checking it out?
We checked it out, yeah, of course.
Like you didn't want to go and ask these people like, what do y'all do?
But it was just the fact that like me and Daddy were hiding in the bushes for like 20 minutes, fucking running and watching them like acting suspicious as fuck, and then we get up and it's just a furry rave going on, bro.
That's
we had walked
crazy.
across to the other side of the other warehouse. There was some homeless man who had barred himself in the only locked room, and we're like, all right, let's just see what's going on here then, right?
I
Yeah.
tried to open the door, but I didn't know he was in there, so I pried off the little metal that was on the knob. I heard like, hey.
Strong. He's strong as hell.
It's because he barred the door from the inside. He had grabbed like a piece of wiring and wrapped it around like a shelf or something. And we're standing out there, and we're standing out there. And we're like, let's just go back and see what's going on. Let's just see what's going on there, right? We go back. We start talking to them. Well, they turn out one of them's like selling joints for a couple bucks.
I bought one, of course.
You have to.
You have to, right? So one dude's selling joints, and the other, and everybody, we start talking, and we're like, "What's going on here, bro?" And they're like, "Yeah, it's a rave, bro. It's a furry rave." And I'm like, "What the fuck?" Me and like we just like, "Fuck it, like let's check it out for a bit, Let's just check it out,
Stay for like what?
20 minutes. They asked for like there was an entrance fee that we paid. I think we paid, right?
Yeah,
but it was $10. But we stayed there for a little bit, right? And like we had a little bottle of vodka on us that we were drinking out, but they had everything. They had vendors set up, everything. They had they were ready for this rave, but not ready enough apparently because.
Sorry.
No, you're good, bro. But we kind of hung out there for a little bit, but then we noticed that time was kind of like not on our side. I, for one, had parked in a residential spot.
Oh.
And that was going to be, they were going to either boot my car, tow my car, ticket my car. So I'm like, we got to move my car if we're going to stay here.
Yeah.
While we were in there, I mean, we basically just explored the rest of the warehouse.
We just
kind of went into all the.
I did that one time at a Red Line rave. It was in this warehouse in Cermak, and it was just chill. I went there. I went to the top and shit. And as we're going to the top, we met 3 crackheads on the 3rd floor rapping.
Jesus.
Just fucking rapping. I don't know, with this like $5 boombox.
I've heard that organization covers up rapes. Like they have
what?
They have like rapists. I've seen them. They got like exposed like twice. So like yeah, if you go to a Red Line rave, you're enabling people that like cover up rapists. That there's like a bunch of rapists or like people that like. They're just menaces, basically.
They're just menaces,
and they're like, there's people that go to those like.
I always be hearing that shit, know that they get but then like I hear that they change or like they have new management and all that, but I never know what to believe.
I don't think new management makes a difference if it's if it's a moral issue. I don't think new management can change that. You feel me? Because it keeps happening. It's not just there either.
I don't be hearing about that, but
it's a problem.
I feel like it's a problem in all rave communities.
Yeah, in all rave communities, it's
sure.
Funny enough as it is, you said,
sweep it under the rug, but like if your organization's getting like exposed for that, that just means like you like kept doing it.
You let it happen.
You kept doing it to the point where people are like noticing and they're like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah.
Okay. No, that's true. But yeah, what is called you mentioned the Red Line, right?
Yeah.
Well, this was the Green Line, right?
Oh,
and it was like a totally separate.
I've heard of Green Line, yeah.
So we popped up on them by accident. They're just like, "What are you guys doing here?" And we're like, "Oh, we're just urbexing, and they're like, "You gotta be fucking kidding me, bro! You just came up on a rave like on a like what's like a Thursday night or like a Wednesday night?
That's
It's just
crazy.
random, right?" But me and this guy decided to go head back to the car so we could repark it. And when we were out there talking, my buddy had lived like a couple blocks down the street, you know. And I hit him up, and he goes, "I'll be there in 10 minutes," because he's not too far, right? And while we had gone back to the car, he had walked in.
Yeah.
And with one of his homies, and they were hanging out there for a bit, chilling, like just vibing, right?
Yeah.
And at this point, he had to leave because he had to go to work tomorrow.
Yeah.
And so I had to drive him back here, and then go back. And by the time I parked the car, I started heading back.
We met here.
Yeah, like
Crazy.
Yeah. By the time we started heading back to the back to the rave, I was just about to walk through that dirt path that we had just talked about, and right when I'm like just about to get into that area, my buddy, I see my buddy had texted me. He's like, "Don't go there, bro. It's Pop."
Yeah.
And right when he said that text, all of a sudden I see the blue and yellow, blue and red lights coming up over the hill, and the sirens blaring.
Crazy.
And I'm like, "Yo, they really did get popped." And I'm like, "Where you guys at?" And around the corner here comes the squad coming back to the car that they just parked in, dude.
So pissed that I left.
Oh my god. It would have been so, the reason why my buddies got out like scot-free out of there is because they knew of that hidden entrance.
Yeah.
Everybody else had parked there with their cars
and had to get out.
Get out of there.
That's so fucked, bro.
They all parked like at the against the warehouse.
Yeah.
So like, how are you gonna like sit there?
Back your car out next to the cops.
Yeah, the cops. I don't know. I don't even know if any of them or all of them got booked. It's like,
what do you think of tagging?
Tagging? Tagging's pretty cool. That warehouse was actually covered in.
I think I know which one you're talking about. Then
it's the one in Summit, right?
Yeah, that has that.
You go like under this bridge, right?
Yeah.
I painted it before too.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
It's really dusty though.
Yeah.
I want to put poop up there. I be going as poop. And I want to put it up there, bro.
No, but what was some of your favorite spots you tagged before, bro? You've been through a couple places.
Nah, I would have to think about that.
Because there's a lot of places that like I know of this whole entire crew that rolls around here.
What, Shithead Crew or whatever?
Yeah.
I heard of them, but I never really met anybody that's in the crew.
Yeah, what it's called? It's this dude. It's my buddy from high school.
Jamie?
Yeah.
Oh, I meant, yeah. Whatever, it's just his first name. It's not like I know his last one. But, nah, I mean, I've hit some of my favorite ones. I like hitting a good freight, but that's not really, like, it's cool, it's chill, but, like, it doesn't have the same excitement that doing it on the street or, like, going on the highway does.
Yeah.
Are you ever scared that you'll get hit on the highway?
It depends on what kind of highway spot you're hitting. There's like levels of difficulty to that. There's like levels of difficulty to each kind of spot, but like for the most part, we've gotten like overpasses where like it's like a mound of like grass, and then it's the wall that we're supposed to hit.
Yeah. What do you think about the silos being torn down?
I'm happy.
You happy?
Yeah, that shit was burned up. That shit got burned up in my senior year because some idiots tried to start a fire.
Oh shit.
And they got burned up after that. I got chased out of there twice, but that was back when I was a kid. So I didn't really try to go back there anymore because I just thought everybody goes there. Like, why? Like, what's the point? I didn't even paint back then, and like I just thought like it's kind of lame now.
It's crazy to think that I hang around like you used to hang around. I used to hang around the neighborhood. You sometimes hang around with too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But let me think about my favorite spot. It's probably this puzzle wall that me and my friend Econ and Augur hit. We hit it together. It was the night of my dad's birthday, and it was nice as fuck because like all we really had to do, like, I was in a perfect spot where, like, I was by this bush and it covered me perfectly. So if a train rolled by, I could just hide in there. And trains were rolling by.
Yeah.
But, my boy, Econ, he's smart about it. He got the schedule. So we got, like, whenever there's, like, in between trains, like, say there's, like, one comes in 4 minutes and then another one comes in 2.
Yeah.
That means you got 2 minutes to paint. And then after those 2 minutes, you gotta, like, hide or just lay on the ground real low.
Yeah.
But that was probably, like, my favorite spot. It was probably one of my best fills too. And then some bitch went over it. I don't know if it's.
Isn't that happens a lot, right? Where there's like it gets in a competition. So
No, I'm not even like, bro. I have a feeling I know who the fuck it is, and if it is who I think it is, I'm gonna be pissed as fuck. It's like,
because then people come at you with a vengeance, right? Like if people have vendettas, like you need somebody when you're tagging up there, right? All of a sudden, like
yeah, and it felt really personal because they went over, like, they skipped over my 2 friends, and then they just went directly over mine.
They're like,
so it just felt really personal.
I always find that shit like insane. But
yeah,
what do you think about art?
Like, about what kind?
All art. I mean, like, you tag, and like I always like appreciate the taggers because it's like that art of it being like, this is where I was here. I put this up because I was here. And
yeah, what made you get into it?
Yeah.
I had a friend that I'm no longer friends with anymore. I'm not even gonna drop their name because I really don't fuck with them anymore like that.
Yeah.
I still got love for them, but like, it's like that type of love where, like, I don't care what you're doing. I don't care what's happening to you. I don't care who you're putting yourself around. It's not my problem anymore.
Yeah.
But it was because of them that I got into graffiti. They, like, showed me the ropes. They showed me how to, like, they gave me the name that I do now, like Ronk or whatever. But that's about all they, like, really did for me. Like, they taught me how to draw, but everything else, I feel like it was just me because I would spend hours drawing and shit. But
shit, I learned how to do the letterings off the internet.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah.
It helps having someone to actually teach you.
Yeah.
It really does. It made a difference, but they can only teach you so much, and eventually you have to teach yourself.
Type shit.
Yeah, but there's been some close calls, probably, right? With running into cops or with trains. And
I
stuff
don't
like
paint enough for me to get close calls, I think, but I've heard people getting shot.
Yeah,
I've heard that happened to me twice.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it was somewhere in Pilsen. I don't really want to burn up the spot, but it was me, my boy Ikan, and 2 of my other friends, but they'll remain nameless because they don't do graffiti. But we heard someone, like, I don't know if it was coming from the car or someone was on the street, but someone shot at someone.
Damn.
And obviously they didn't fuck with it, so they returned with force. But it was like they hit him with the switch.
Oh shit.
So it was just fa 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 fa, and then like 2 seconds later,
yeah,
all crazy about it. And then there's this other time, I was actually back where I grew up or whatever. It was somewhere around Engage Park, but we were painting this wall, right? And then all we just heard was fa 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 fa, and then we're like, okay. And then you can hear the car. It goes back around the same block, and I guess it shoots at the same house, but through the garage or something.
Crazy.
I don't know. And then, like, maybe like not even a minute later, we just see this car cruising down like fast as fuck. They're heading back towards their hood. And
crazy. I think like the craziest shit I've experienced, like urbexing wise. I know that has nothing to do with tagging, but
no, you're good.
I always put urbexing and tagging kind of in a similar category structure because 1, you're going to a space you're not supposed to be, and 2, it's sometimes abandoned.
No, that's true.
Yeah.
But
oh yeah, I forgot. I went into Rainforest Cafe. Remember when they
oh shit,
yeah,
you went there?
Yeah, right before they got burned up.
Damn, that's true. I wanted to go there.
Yeah, it was cool. It's just there wasn't a lot of space.
Damn.
All the spots were mostly taken up, but it was still cool to explore it.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
That's what's up. There was one time me and my homie were exploring a spot in Cermax, and we were like just climbing up the ladder, and we hear a big boom. And we were like, what the fuck was that? We didn't think it was a gunshot or anything, but we just heard a big boom. And we didn't pay anything in mind. We went down, and as we were leaving the parking area that we were at, we just see a swarm of cop cars, and a car flipped over. And we were like, what the fuck? And then we went to a gas station. The gas station people were there on their phone, right? Looking at shit.
right.
And I'm like, what are y'all looking at? And they're like, the video. We see a video of it. And the car literally, there was 2 cars that were driving, and one just fucking boom rams over on top of it and flips over. It was fucking crazy. And some guy said that was like the 3rd car you seen flipped over that week.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
You don't believe this, but the amount of times, right, coming down Archer,
Yeah.
not too far from here, the amount of times I've seen a set of car, or like a car flipped over on the center median,
Yeah.
for no reason. Like 2 years, like a year, I think it was like a year or two ago, I saw like a car just flipped over on the center median on a pickup truck.
Yeah.
Somehow managed to flip over on literally on its like upside down, and I'm like, how does a pickup truck
You wonder how
do a
one
flip,
does
you
that.
know?
You wonder how.
But
What about some off the top questions, real quick?
go for it, shoot.
Chicken nuggets or chicken wings?
You mean boneless wings?
Yeah.
It depends on what flavor you're getting.
Dude,
And where.
you know what?
Okay.
I say chicken tenders, man. I could go for some chicken tenders any day, bro.
What about you, Danny?
Wings.
No, yeah, that Danny.
Oh, what about you, Danny?
I like a good flat.
Oh, the
bone
flat, bone in flat.
Especially when the meat slides right off the bone. That's how you know they did it.
Blue cheese or ranch?
I hate blue cheese.
Oh.
Blue cheese is disgusting, bro.
I love blue cheese.
Bro, blue cheese. I'm
So you like
I'm
mold?
pretty sure blue cheese
Like
has
mold?
fucking.
I like mold, yeah, bro. I like asbestos and all that, dude.
I know you don't like it, bro.
No.
You like coleslaw.
Oh, no, coleslaw is ass, bro.
Bro, y'all eating fucking pubic hair with your fucking blue cheese, bro. Get the fuck out of
Yeah,
here.
there is hair in it. That is funny. Like, he's not lying.
Now, how many times? Just pulling out
Pulling out
a big one, bro.
All right. Video games or board games?
Video games, I'd say.
Yeah, video games.
Yeah.
Minecraft or
You know
Roblox?
escalators? I don't know.
I said Minecraft.
I don't know if you like know what that is.
What, escalators?
Heels and escalators.
You said Minecraft?
Heels and escalators? Nah.
Yeah, it's that one episode where like SpongeBob crashes out.
Oh, yeah,
It's
yeah.
a dolphin noise. It's
Yeah.
that game that he was playing that made him crash out. They
Oh,
made a board game
shit.
version of it.
Oh, that's fire.
Yeah.
All right. Well, to end this one off, is there anything you want to say to the people watching?
Nope. Never.
Don't do drugs.
Don't do
Don't
drugs.
be like me.
For real.
Do you, boss? What about you, Danny? You got anything to say?
No, not really.
All right, fair enough.
Okay. 1 second. We got to do the dramatic outro.
The dramatic outro.
Y'all can do what you want while I'm playing this, but I'm just going to start playing it.
This is gonna be interesting.
Nothing hateful, I swear. Well, I guess if we're going to sit in silence, what do you think about farting?
Bro, better out than in, I always say.
Better out than in. Would you rather sink in the piss or come in the sink?
Sink in the piss.
All right.
Sink in the piss, bro.
Disgusting.
Yeah, come on, bro.
All right,
Oh,
y'all
sink in
ready?
the piss. I'm ready. What is this? Oh, man.
Bismillahi wallahi, mashallah, alhamdulillah. Thank you for watching.